It's one day at midnight, exactly 12 o'clock. At that time, you're sleeping peacefully in your house. While you're asleep, suddenly you feel like something heavy is sitting on your chest, pressing you down. That strange pressure makes you wake up in shock. The moment you open your eyes, you see a ghost sitting right on your chest. Seeing that ghost, you panic and try desperately to push it away. But no matter how hard you try, it holds your chest tight, suffocating you and not letting you breathe. Now, when you hear this, you might think this only happens in dreams. It can't really happen in real life. But an incident exactly like this has actually happened in our world. So today, we are going to look at 3 spine-chilling midnight mysteries from Spain. And we believe these mysteries will surely not let you sleep peacefully at night. So don't skip. Watch the video till the end. Let's go inside the video. But before that, if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, hit subscribe. Sudden and unexplained nocturnal death syndrome. This happened during the 1970s and 80s. At that time, in America, young men between 20 and 30 years old began dying mysteriously in their sleep at night. When this sudden death wave began, even the US government couldn't figure out what was happening, because if old people had died, it would have been understandable. But here, all the people who died were young, healthy men, yet all of them died only in their sleep. So the big question was, why? Why are these men mysteriously dying? To find out, the US government started a deep investigation, and their investigation revealed shocking details. The first discovery was that all the men who died mysteriously were Southeast Asian refugees who had migrated to America. Only men from these refugee families were dying. When investigators questioned their families, the answers shook the entire world. The families said, "Our men are attacked by an evil spirit that comes only at night when they sleep. Its name is Dabtsog. That evil force sits on their chest without them even realizing it and begins pressing down. The moment it starts pressing, they struggle to breathe. Sometimes they even scream in terror, begging the spirit to let them go. But no matter how much they scream, the evil spirit never leaves. It stays on their chest, pressing them until they die." Because of this, the families said their men were dying mysteriously in their sleep. Not only that, this fear spread so much that men in those families became terrified of sleeping at night. Many even stopped sleeping entirely. They believed, if we sleep at night, we will never wake up again. When the US government heard all this, they were shocked. They wondered, could such supernatural stories really be true? So they investigated deeper. And in that deep investigation, they found something: a medical condition called Brugada syndrome. Brugada syndrome is a very rare, inherited heart disease. It causes the heartbeat to become abnormal and extremely rapid. In medical terms, it's called ventricular arrhythmia, and this condition can lead to sudden death, especially during sleep. So doctors concluded that these men most likely died because of Brugada syndrome. But here's the twist. Till today, no solid proof has confirmed that Brugada syndrome was the exact cause of these mysterious deaths. That's why, from the 1970s to the 80s, the mysterious nighttime deaths of Southeast Asian refugee men in America remain an unsolved midnight mystery even today. So what do you think? Were they killed by an evil spirit, or was it really Brugada syndrome, as doctors say? Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. If you already feel like this mystery was like a horror movie murder, wait till you see the upcoming midnight mysteries, which are even more terrifying. Phantom clowns. Do you know what's scarier than a ghost in the dark? A clown that appears out of nowhere, staring at kids. Back in 1981, the city of Boston faced a bizarre terror. Children started whispering about strange men dressed as clowns, not the circus kind. These clowns lurked near schools and playgrounds. They didn't make balloons or jokes. Instead, they tried to lure children into a black van. Soon, police were flooded with reports. Parents panicked. Schools warned students not to walk alone. Everyone was looking over their shoulders, expecting a creepy painted face to pop out from behind the bushes. But here's the strangest part. Even though dozens of kids swore they saw the clowns, no adult ever caught them. Police searched, no vans were found, no suspects arrested, nothing. It was as if the clowns existed only in the shadows. Some believe it was just mass hysteria, one story spreading like wildfire, making kids imagine things. Others say maybe it was real, maybe someone or something was out there watching. And the mystery didn't die in the 80s. In 2016, creepy clown sightings exploded again, this time across America, then the UK, Australia, and even Asia. Viral videos showed clowns standing silently on lonely roads, holding balloons or carrying weapons. Were they just pranksters copying the old Boston scare? Or was it the same phenomenon returning after decades? Think about it. Why do so many people across the world see the same thing? Why clowns? Coincidence? Or something darker hiding behind the makeup? The phantom clowns remain unsolved, a chilling reminder that sometimes the monsters we fear might be standing right on the sidewalk. Enfield Poltergeist. Do you know that a quiet house in North London became the center of one of the most terrifying paranormal events of the 1970s? It all began in 1970 at 284 Green Street, Enfield. Janet, a young girl living in the house, started experiencing something horrifying. Objects would move on their own, often flying across the room. Chairs, books, and even toys seemed to float in midair. Soon, these disturbances escalated. Janet began speaking in voices that were not her own, sometimes in deep male tones. The family was terrified. Neighbors reported strange noises. Police officers who came to investigate witnessed objects moving and heard mysterious sounds themselves. Some skeptics claimed it was Janet exaggerating for attention, or perhaps her family was influencing her unknowingly. Others suggested psychological explanations. But the most credible witnesses, journalists, police, and investigators, insisted that they saw objects move on their own. For nearly 18 months, these events continued, involving more than 30 witnesses. Even after professional investigators intervened, the poltergeist activity persisted. The case became so famous that it inspired films and documentaries, including The Conjuring 2. Despite all the theories, no conclusive explanation exists. Was it a spirit, a prank, or a case of mass hysteria? To this day, the Enfield Poltergeist remains one of the most mysterious and chilling events ever recorded in England. Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if you love mysteries like this, don't forget to hit subscribe and join us for more chilling stories on Wide Mystery.